Hello, 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 Toronto! Woo! Everyone excited today? Definitely, this is the day. My name is Ruben Fernando, Star Master, members of the Global Leaders Club, and I'm so proud to become Canadian Atomians. Woo! Thank you, thank you. So I'm definitely so excited to share my story because 5 years ago, the state all the way turns out to be history. Like any other, so everyone for sure has their own background and story why you're here in Canada, right? So today, I would like to detail it and share my story in Atomy. Like anybody else, have all their backgrounds in different of jobs, careers, business, and so forth. Same myself. Many years ago, I started as well like 2 to 3 jobs, like anybody else. Anyone can correlate with me? 3 jobs, new immigrants in Canada trying to get as much they wanted just to meet both ends. And I was at the time. Work in the field of finance, banking industry, get licenses, different barriers of licenses, insurance, underwriter, whatever you call it. Get into different field. I got also my license in different medical field, and I did it all the way because I was like anybody else, hungry for success and driven to get out the lifestyle that they were before moving to Canada. But can you notice with that tiny pictures there below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe you start thinking, what is that ribbon all about? So all those years, a lot of people love to come and confront me and ask me, sharing me opportunity. And I had a background in a lot of traditional multi-level marketing in the past. But one thing I want to let you know, my experience in the past was traditional multi-level marketing. Maybe those of you who have background experience, when we talk about traditional multi-level marketing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But tonight, you know who those people who get the chunks of dollars that they can collect when you registered in such a traditional multi-level marketing? The person who started first, the few person who started first. And at the time, I experienced one of the traditional company that I succeeded all over Canada and USA. I was the person who collected the chunks of dollar. What happened to those people below me? What happened to the last person below? Nothing, except you say, sorry, didn't work. So tonight, I would like to unveil to each one of you here tonight to see what Atomy can offer. Have you seen the marketing plan of Atomy? Where in the world you're going to find that compensation plan? No joining fees, no ownership, no automatic purchase needed. You own your own platform, no annual fees, no registration, also and forth. But the amazing part, that's the first multi-level marketing in the planet that rewrite the history of networking. Only Atomy. You cannot find anywhere out there. Tonight, I would like to share my story, why, what, and how. Ruben, why that biggest intention in your life? Why Atomy? What is it that Atomy offered you? And how Atomy? Let's take a look. First, I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, before you make a decision, especially for the first-timers here, before you make the decision, I would like you to understand this very well, what this company can offer each one of us. The very first time that I was introduced with this company, and I watched the videos of Chairman Hungel Park, right away it captures my attention how every consumers or customers in this global industry, they treated every individual the way they want to be valued and treated and respected and convicted, and with the confidentiality that they are confident enough to take care the company perspective as well their respect towards the product. That's what the company is all about. Cultures, very important. Isn't it amazing when you called your business your own Atomy platform or online shopping mall, and then you know that you are there because not the interest that you want to somebody else. The vested interest that a lot of people wanted when they introduce you something because they have the vested interest, they want compensation plan. They share you products after products because they want compensation plan. They want compensation. They want money. They want dollars. But Atomy is different. It's the opportunity that we share to people. It's the product of what they said a while ago, the lecturer, absolute quality. And yet the price is affordable. Isn't that amazing? That's tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Atomy all about. Atomy is here to share you a great tool, a great opportunity that one day you're going to understand what we can offer and see the big picture of this company. But tonight, I want you to understand this one thing. If you think Atomy is for you, you got to try our products. You got to try. What are you going to lose? No registration fee? You worried about? Try our product. Whether you like it or not, you consume toothpaste and toothbrush. Whether you like it or not, you consume supplements. These are the first few products that I started 5 years ago. Skincare, Hemohim supplement, and all the hair system. Before Atomy, I was like anybody else. Someone there, let me check here in the room. Is there was someone like me before? So far, you are all good. I was bald before. And I was like searching for something that I said one day I'll do my hair transplant or I'm going to find something that can help me restore my hair back. So that's why at that very moment when I asked my sponsors, do we have anything that I can gain my hair back or restore my hair back? And she told me, yes, we do. I said, oh, welcome to the real world where natural product does work. And I said, and I welcome right away, yes, I am in. Next product here, I started using it, the Hemohim. Working in the field of medical, working like 12, 14 hours a day, you need exactly to boost your immune system and get all energized and boosted. Don't you know that there were times I was working like 12 hours and I have like even nurses like besides me, nurses like working, and at the same time they are like, I am like twice as their age. Therefore, they're like half of my age. And guess, I have more energy. I have all the, I can move around twice as them. And they always ask me, Ruben, where do you get all your energy? Why you have all that so much in you? I said because of the Hemohim. I said because of the Hemohim. The reason why I said, because it energizes and gives you the power to awakening all those sleeping giants inside of you. Wake them up and get this and get trying. I introduced to them and they get excited. Last but not the least, product 5 years ago I started, which is the skincare system. For sure, most of you here in the room tonight know about anti-aging or anti-aging, correct? But did you ever heard in the past de-aging? Do you know anti-aging or anti-aging you called? This is to slowing down your age. That's the reason why you go to any department store or wherever you buy your product. When you hear the word anti-aging, you say, oh, something just to slow down my age, my skin care that I'm using it. But Atomy is different. At the time, 5 years ago, I found out that Atomy skincare line is de-aging. I said, what? It will gonna repair and restore and brings back my youthful look. Who doesn't want to get younger here? Come on, looking younger, looking younger. Of course, everybody likes to look younger. And yesterday, I crossed my path around sometimes 8 o'clock, and here comes one of the officer of Atomy in Canada told me exactly after that meeting, he said, you look younger this time. Looking younger again this time every time I see you. I said, yes. Thank you. Because the product does work. The product does work. Come on. And exactly like everyone that can see in you because you are using the product. This is the process, ladies and gentlemen. 2005, the gentleman there on the very end, That's 2005. That was me. Then 2009 and 10, the second picture. 2013, that's the bald guy there. Okay? And I start wearing system all the way, as you can see there. The last picture here is system. But 2021, 22, that's real. Later on, please, feel free to touch. You can feel it. You can pull it. It's real. Okay? That's the process. You got to use the product. You got to have your own story. You got to have your own story. I started 2018 in that pad on the 45th floor where I met my 3 lovely sponsors. And I'm so grateful and thankful that they showed me this opportunity. After they showed me the opportunity, they told me, we will send you a link after link, and looking forward one day that will share you more information. But I was curious at the time because I found out the product so amazing. And I said, can I ask how I can make money here? Can you show me the comp plan, the marketing plan? But the 3 lovely sponsors didn't say anything, and they didn't show it to me. They said they will just send me a link after week, after month. So very desirable, driven, wanting to know the marketing plan because of the product. I invited them after a month to come to my place, and then I presented them the comp plan and then share it, and then they said, lovely, where did you get all those information? I said I attended one of the meetings, and that meeting I attended, same thing like this, but a smaller version, and that gentleman who presented the lecture at the time, I'm looking if he is here. That gentleman is here, and I love him. Thank you so much for sharing that opportunity. That was the starting point of my journey. Here comes, I tried my best to keep growing. Renting basement, moved to a party room, and tried to build over and over and over. At the time, we don't have an education center for myself. And our team getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Here comes, we open officially the first education center in 2020. That's Toronto Downtown Center. And thank God and thank you, because the system proved that it's real and designed for everybody. That's amazing. And after Toronto Downtown Center that we launched and opened in that year, 2020, now we can see years after the growing leaders all over Canada and global. In a span of 5 years, that's how we grow. Batangas Visionary Center, Philippines. Then we have the Calgary Legacy Education Center. Then we have the Ottawa Balance Life Education Center. Then we have the Mississauga Chartel Education Center. Then we have the North York A to Z Education Center. Yeah. Then we have the future education center leaders in Hamilton that will open anytime soon. Why necessary to have education center? Why we do need to have education center. That's where we gathered and have a business meeting connection. That's where we do such training and connect to everybody. That's where you demonstrate products, that you can do consultation, and that's where you have all the product trials that you want them to test and try. You never know who will gonna be the next person that will exactly do what you do. And that's where you come in, all the support. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I would like to share so much today. You got to write down whatever you wish for. You got to write it down. What is it you want? If you are here in Atomy business for more than 3 months, more than 6 months, more than a year, and you don't write things that you wanted to be in the next 3 months, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got to write it down vividly. If you want certain things to come to pass, you got to write it down vividly. Means to say, you know and you can feel and you can see that this thing will gonna come to pass. That's why write your life scenario. Life scenario is your map to success. If you want to elevate and move up to the mastership, you got to write it down because there's no magic here. Doesn't come like regularly. Oh, one day I'm gonna be where your position are. What are you gonna do? Like waiting for that one day to fall down on your mouth and then you're gonna say thank you? No, it doesn't work like that. You got to write it down. Whatever you make a goal, that's what will going to happen. No goal, no direction. You know the amazing part with setting a goals? You're not only helping yourself, but you are helping every individuals in your entire organization. But you can rekindle it and keep on rewriting it, your life scenario. Because that's the important thing. You believe, right, writing down your goals is a key to success? You know, one thing I always sharing this to the team, anything that your eyes can see over and over and over again, it will going to happen. If you imagine that you are going to be a sales master and you write it down in that piece of paper and look on that over and over and over, trust me, it will going to happen. Or Ruben, I want to make only $2,000 a month. I guess I'm not interested to make more than $2,000 a month. Okay, you know what, ladies? You know what, gentlemen? Okay, go and look for a regular job that can give you for $2,000 a month. In anatomy, aim high. Aim to make $50,000 a month. Aim to make $100,000 a month. It doesn't happen overnight. But I can assure you and guarantee you, if you write it down, it will gonna come to pass. That's reality. That's the way it is. You got to connect in the system because the system is real. Without the system, we are nothing. 90% Chairman Hangil Park prepare for us. The remaining 10%, ladies and gentlemen, for you and me to turn on that engine and ride on it and then start building your business. That's the remaining 10%. Or Ruben, 90% already made for me. Yes, look at all those free systems. Look at you here tonight. Did you pay any single penny coming in tonight? No. No, because if someone collected it, I'll refund it to all of you. Okay? Because nobody did. Because the system designed 90% for you and me to succeed. But Ruben, does anyone fail in the system? Yes, if you will not turn on the 10%, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason why it's so important. Direction is more important than speed. Why it's so important than speed? If you want to enjoy a retirement till 3 generations and a lifestyle that you wanted and dream of, you got to understand exactly where you're going. You got to understand. Because the moment you know, year after years, what your dream, what you wrote it down, exactly, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it will going to speed up. I remember 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I said to myself, I reached to the point of valleys and hills in my life. And I said to myself, Ruben, will you go back to do something again for your job before? And I said to myself, you know what? Let me think and get a consultation from the person who have started their business and the system turns out to be possible. And they told me, this is the way it works. This is the way it works. This is the way it works. And I follow and I did it. And ladies and gentlemen, 6 months after, where I am right now, I never expect to be in the Leaders Club after that. But because the system does work when you have a direction. Why do many people give up halfway? Did you ever ask this question? Why many people give up halfway? Ask this question. You know why? Is it because that person lazy? That's why he gave up? No. Of course no. The reason why people give up halfway, because they can't handle pressure. They cannot handle pressure. You know why they cannot handle pressure? Pressure is too hard. Change is so hard. Change is painful. That's the reason why people give up. You know, I don't know if you have experience like having few balloons on your hand and then release them. Let them flow and go all the way to the top until one day or after few hours, I guess, or minutes, when it reached to the certain peak up there and it starts to burst and explode because of the pressure, the oxygen, and it just turned out boom. And that's how a lot of people quit halfway. Did anybody heard that story, 3 feet from gold? 3 feet, the digger, about the digger. Did anybody heard the story? That 3 feet from gold, a story of that and the value lessons that we get. That gentleman almost last 3 feet left and that gold will unveil. But the problem with that gentleman, just 3 steps away, and he quitted it and gave up because of the pressure. He said, I cannot make it. The challenge is so hard. Oh, the pool of pain. I cannot deal it over and over and over again. I think I have to go back and start all over again my traditional job. I need to go back again and start doing my job again, making like $4,000 a month. I need to go back again. I'm almost there, 3 feet, and the gold will unveil. You know success, ladies and gentlemen? Success deserves and needs resilience and perseverance. For us to succeed, we need unwavering determination. Even though everyone turned their back from you, even your family turned their back from you, you got to move forward. Even your friends don't believe you, you got to move forward. Because that 3 feet from gold is about to unveil. And that's the time you're going to open and see that the success in Atomy is doable and achievable. If I turn back 6 months ago, do you think I'm here standing in front of you and talking to you that success is real? No Ruben here. No Ruben here. Previously, for more than 27 years here in Canada working, my top income was $78,000. But it didn't happen 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so blessed and thankful I make a T4 of $78,000. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I met and started journey in 2018. 2019, I achieved all this mastership because I put my hard work there. I believe in the system. I embrace the business. And I said to myself, this is the company that can change my life because I cherish Atomy culture. You know what? When you understand the business and you embrace the spirit, it doesn't matter whoever will tell you that the system doesn't work, you still gonna do it. Because sister, you embrace it. You embrace it. That's what the most important part. Fear, do you think that belongs to the spirit? Rejection, do you think that belongs? You know, all this negativity that someone will throw out your face, the only time you can kick it and reject it and curse it back if you want to embrace the spirit. And that's the Atomy philosophy, principle, and culture that everyone needs to understand. Open Education Center 21, Leaders Club member 2023. And this is the way that I want to show to everyone. Atomy system does work. It does work for everybody. If it does work for you 10 years, 9 years, 7 years, 5 years, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long the system proves it does work. Look at this. Way joining in Atomy in 2023. You know, these like the Global Auto Sales Master Club, the promotion and all this picture that you can see here, becoming as well one of the speakers here in Canada. That was a blessing. And that's exactly my passion and wanting to do. And I aimed for it. And I said to myself, I'm going to get there and one day to be a global speaker that can share the opportunity. The system really real, Ruben. All we have to do, keep pushing and reach our success. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is one slide that I love so much. What is your teachable index? Teachability index. Please take a look. Your willingness to learn. Your willingness to change. That's what I'm talking about. Is it 9%, 10%, 20%, or 100%? Because in Atomy, you don't need to be the great speaker. You don't need to be the great motivator. In Atomy, all you have to do, bring them in the system. All you have to do, bring them wherever there's meeting, gather them, invite them. Let them come and attend the meeting. Someone will going to explain the business opportunity. That's what it is. All you have to check, what's your teachability, ability that you want to change and you wanting to learn. And that's how it makes happen. Is 5 years too long, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think so. Is 10 years too long? And how many years you are working here in Canada? And then you know exactly what I'm talking about. That income, $78,000 a year, was my active income. The day I quit and I said, no more work for me, I didn't receive even a penny after because I quitted my job. But in Atomy, if I'll go for holiday and go for vacation the rest of my life, I am guaranteed all the way up to 3 generations. That's what the pensionable income all about. That's what I'm talking, that we need to understand and value the difference between $2,000 residual income versus a $5,000 active income. All you have to do, understand the definition of pensionable income. And when you understand this, ladies and gentlemen, that's the only way you're going to say, yes, Atomy. Yes, Atomy. That's what I'm trying to. I'll end up with this amazing slide. You know what? The company slogan 2024, when I attended the first leaders meeting with our CEO, Chairman Hangil Park, he said, be excellent or be extreme. Be excellent. How much is it you want to put in your business tonight? How much is it? Can you be extreme? Can you be crazy about Atomy? Because I want to be crazy about Atomy. My yesterday cannot define my present, but my present can determine exactly where I'm going in the future. But you know what is amazing about being extreme? I don't care how crazy you're going to call me. But one thing I can assure everyone here tonight, in Atomy, we can build together. In Atomy, we can grow together. In Atomy, success is inevitable. In Atomy, balanced life is inevitable. But you know one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you, don't stop, don't quit, because Atomy is real and genuine. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you.